Hello everybody, my name is Bob and we're playing From the Depths. Now we're in the land designer here because I built this craft for the Ashes of the Empire campaign. However, it is not inside the volume limit, so if you're playing with volume limits, probably this one would not be a good choice. But I mean, it's an airship, so it would work in either campaign, except for the fact that it's not inside the volume limits. So this is kind of like a vehicle showcase and testing, because testing is important. This is the Pushme Pullyou. I call it that after what is that? Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, the animal Dr. Doolittle. I call it that because it's got guns in the front and guns in the back. So this is a airship that's on a bombing run routine. It doesn't approach very closely, but it turns toward the target, fires off the guns in front, turns around, fires off the guns in back, and it also has missiles. And also has decoys. Also has an anti-air gun. Also has anti-missile missiles here and here.
Listening.
Let's go ahead and pull this out of play.
Listening.
Head it off this direction for a minute. Alright, let's test it out against something. Oh, I was testing it against Steel Strider ships, but there are no ships. Let's see if I can find something comparable. That's a Goliath. That's about the same resources. It's also about the same resources. We'll take it easy on ourselves. We'll start off with the side. Oh, is that like a... What? Oh, it's not cargo. Those rocket launchers. Oh, well, it's slowed down significantly. That's cool. I guess that's dead now. Alright, let's try something else. Make sure I'm stocked up on resources right quick. Okay. And we were talking about Goliath. We'll spawn that. Oh, it also has advanced cannons, like very respectable ones too. Oh, that's very cool. I've never seen this before. That is very cool looking. It kind of dying, but it's cool. Oh, got lots of missiles there. Very funky and asymmetric design. What is that? What is that all about? A bulky and durable looking thing. Almost those shots. Let me see how how I'm holding up here. Well, first we want to watch this kaboosh. Kaboosh! And kaboosh. Alright, how are we holding up? We're taking some damage, yeah. I got HESH on the front and heat on the back. Not terribly obvious damage. Then again, this thing doesn't have a whole lot of obvious damage either. Kaboosh. Kaboosh. Oh, got a turret. Oh, it looks like it's kind of got skid tank action going on here as well. It's got wheels and skids, rubber skids as well. I guess in case the wheels get blown out, the skids will take over or something? Or is that just totally not even what it's doing? Because I would think that if you have wheels, wheels are going to last longer than the skids would. And one thing about this is it's a thick boy, so it can maybe take a while to gnaw through it. Kaboosh! 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 Unless I get a lucky AI dead somewhere. And it still has active weapons. Kaboosh! 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 And dead. I noticed this thing got blown off, but it's repaired now. What are you fighting now? Oh, that little thing? Okay. Yeah, I did. Good job. Let me see if I'm fully healed up.
Listening.
And I am. Now, I have not tested this against any of the Scarlet Dawn crap, so... Oh, I need to grow back a... barrel here. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I've not tested against any Scarlet Dawn. I do have smoke. I don't know how well it's going to work. So we're going to start off easy. There is no Scarlet Dawn in the plan campaign? Oh, we'll do lightning hoods. Looks at Eterna, the only problem that I'm not worried about whether I'll be able to kill it. I'm worried about how long it's going to take. So we'll load in a Leopold. Alright, smoke kicking in. Ooh, it is tickling my fancy and not in a good way. Apparently one problem is it doesn't have a high rate of fire. Either that or I took out its lasers. we're heading toward the mountains. Oh, okay, it's dead. You should be able to cope with the mountains, but just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and
Listening.
head back to the
Moving out.
valley. While we're doing that, I'll show you sort of what it's made of. Lift is provided by these 3 custom jet engines. As I mentioned before, it has decoys, and it also has these 3 anti-missile pods. Alright, here we're getting into the guts. Alright, these are the 2 these are the 2 HESH cannons, and in the back are the 2 heat cannons. Here are the missile banks. Here are the decoy banks. I'll show you what I'm doing with that right quick. Mostly radar target simulators, and just like one thruster and a fuel tank, and sticky flares. And those shoot up, and versus the missiles that shoot down. Alright, custom jet engines, also custom jet engines in the back. 3 of them. It's not tremendously fast, but I mean it's reasonable for such a large craft, but it's not that fast. I didn't really have that much room in the back for engines if I wanted to have these guns, and these are smaller guns than the ones in the front. I may just switch over these over to HESH, because HESH seems to be working out well for me rather than heat. Fuel storage and material storage, ammo dump, computer core, engines. These antennae are mostly for looks. I mean, they're also functional antennas, but I don't imagine that in a tough battle they're going to live very long. And of course, this strategic antenna is mostly just for looks. Let's find this good slugger to. All right, since I'm about to be fighting the Steel Empire, hard. That's 98, that's 68, that's 81. We'll start off with the Peregrine and work our way up. Looks like there's already missile action going on. Yeah, here. Missile interceptors are trying to get it. Kaboosh! That's a nice looking vehicle. The Steel Stratus or Steel Empire, their vehicles are always cool. And those cannons look pretty formidable. Kaboosh! We are losing parts for sure. Kaboosh. He is losing parts as well. And gone. How are we doing?
Listening.
And, well, down to, what, are you losing, we've crashed into the ground? Are we losing parts all of a sudden? I guess it must have gotten a late hit in. Let's go ahead and let it heal up. Oh, our cannon got taken out. Might have been a HESH shell from them. because this armor is I got heavy armor and then steel armor or steel or metal rather, and then the cannon inside. So and there's a space in between, so it's pretty hard to get through that, especially from the front. But even also from the sides, it's pretty hard to get through that. So not sure what happened, but it definitely got a hit in. We're still good here. Yep. Yeah, that's a cool little design. I mean, considering this thing costs twice as much as that, that's a good bang for the buck.
Listening.
If it had been two of them against one of me, I probably would have, well, a good chance I would have lost.
Listening.
Alright, what was that? That was Peregrine? Ooh, getting some good hits in. That was a side turret, I think it got knocked off. Those rapid fire guns. I'm just definitely peeling parts off. There's no doubt about that. I may have to armor up the back here some more. Oh yeah, because the back engines are gone. Oh, it's going down. Going down, buddy. I'll let you see the full caboose here. Caboose. It's down. Alright, well that's something that's good to know. I need to armor up the back more. Cause that back is getting clobbered. Now those engines aren't going nowhere. Man, that is a spitting out some death. Alright, well this is why we test, to find out. And it looks like I definitely need to put more armor in the back. Geez, that is just rapid fire death. Ooh! Kaboosh! They're just ripping me up. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if these weapons can actually reach it at this point. It's still fighting, but you know, it's a beach whale. This thing has some sort of countermeasures, looks like. Yeah, missiles aren't hitting it, or most of them aren't hitting it. Not sure what's up with that. They still put links in, but not compared to this. Yeah, it's got decoys. My signal processors are not defeating it. And unfortunately at this angle, those missiles are trying to stake back, but let's just give it a hand up here. It's already kind of losing here, but we'll at least give it a shot. Oh, it's airborne again. That's the other thing I might want to put on here is actually balloons. In order to get it back upright, you know. Alright, well, yeah, I probably would have lost that unless if I had not actually helped it by getting it back on its feet. Alright, there's two things I need. I need better armor on the back, and I need balloons. Okay, this is what I did. I put in a bunch of balloon deployers here. They are activated either when the altitude gets too low or when the angle of roll gets too high. So in other words, if it tilts over a lot, the balloons will deploy. Also, if it gets too low. Also, I've armored up the back quite considerably. And I added extra armor along the sides. Now, the effect is not pretty or kind of symmetrical looking. But what you often see in actual warships in like real world naval battles is they'll start hanging sandbags and stuff off of the bridge or whatever just to make sure that things don't get blown up. So I feel that this is in the spirit of real warfare here. Oh, I forgot something. I'm gonna put this in. I'm using applique on the outside and also on the back because it's relatively lightweight and also has benefits for treating against HESH and heat. I only bothered really armoring up the parts that have the guns in them, not the rest of it. Although I might should, but this part would be kind of hard to armor up. With this without radically changing it. So alright, let's
Listening. Listening. Moving out.
head this off. Alright, let's load in our old nemesis here. I think that was the brush cutter I was fighting before. We'll find out soon enough. Yep, there it is. Well, it's got excellent countermeasures of some sort. Missile countermeasures. I'm not sure what. Oh, back there maybe. Oh, that was a lucky HESH strike, I think, or maybe it was heat. In any case, it got the job done. I took some damage, but not nearly as bad that time. Let's see, I did the that, and let's try this bad boy. Well, it does not have good countermeasures. It's regrettable for it. Let's see how my countermeasures deal with this. Very well. It's got like a mobile artillery thing, not really a tank in the sense it doesn't have turrets. Kaboosh! It's a rugged looking thing. You know, the anti-missiles didn't get it, but the decoys did. How we doing there, buddy? You still you're looking good, but the HESH may be doing bad things to your insides. Like getting a missile facial is probably doing bad things for the front of your outsides. That is so awesome looking. If I do say so myself. Oh, no. Alright, what's our status? Dead, I think, is our status. Very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, that's all we have time for right now. Until next time, hasta la vista. Adios.